Today, we got an opportunity to catch up with a guy who needs no introduction. He and his group were one of the largest groups like on earth at one time. I'm talking about none other than Day 26 from MTV's Making the Band 4, and they were handpicked by Sean Puffy Combs, P. Diddy, to rock the nation, and that's exactly what they did. Now, today we got a chance to talk to one of the members. He goes by the name of Big Mike. Now, Big Mike is telling us a little bit about the insight, about what it's like being in the industry, what it's like to be one of the biggest groups, what is it like to go in the ups and downs and the roller coaster ride of being in the celebrity and being in the entertainment industry. So we got a chance to catch up with Big Mike. Let's see what he had to say. Check this out. You're gonna enjoy this. All right. So Big Mike, man, tell us a little bit about that circus ride, man.
Man, it's been crazy. It went from, being one of the hottest groups and being the hottest group in the world to, being all over the country to touring overseas to living over there to, to touring all over here and platinum albums and gold albums, just to back to starting over again and start on my grind to being a solo artist. So now it's just like a complete start over, but it's in a different way because, I came in the game like I just shot out of a cannon, but now it's like a walking pace, but I still have that name. So, it still works, but it's just not like how I came in Day 26.
Right, I got you. But you know what? We appreciate that grind, though, because now you can appreciate the grind a lot more now, right?
Most definitely.
Awesome. Now, it's a lot of young people in the HBCUs that want to go, whether it's modeling or singing or rapping or whatever it is. I want them you to tell them what is the biggest misconception about fame. Everybody wants to make it, but let's hear it from somebody who's actually touched it. What's the biggest misconception?
Well, the biggest misconception about fame is that's just it. Like, all you get is like fame. I mean, people want to be famous, but with fame, you got to know how to turn that fame and make it into, into success, into make it into funds, into what you count as success. So fame can come, but fame can also be a problem. Fame can also be a big disappointment because people become to want to be in your business. They want to know what you're doing. They want to know what's going on with you as well as like they already know, like they know you from certain things. So when you go places, like you can't do the same things you do anymore, like just to do normal things that that everyone else does, just because you might get hassled or people they don't look at you the same, and that's the biggest problem. People don't look at you the same. So if you do something that they don't think you should be doing, then it's like, oh wow, like you're not supposed to be doing that. Like, why? Then they look down upon you, or they snot their nose, or just different things like that. So fame can be a great thing because you can take it and you can market yourself and you can add to it and people know you and you can do different things. But it also can be a downfall because if you don't know how to use it, it can put you in places to where you can lose yourself. It can also just really take you completely out of the game, and it can really mess you up. So
right,
you just really have to know how to deal with fame, and that really comes from knowing yourself.
Right, absolutely. And that's exactly where I was going with it. So find yourself. You can always be a success if you be yourself, right?
Exactly. I mean, fame doesn't do nothing. Fame and money doesn't do anything but enhance who you actually are, who you really are. People always say people change once they get successful, or once they get a lot of money, or get to a certain status. They don't change. Just the fact of it just really enhances who they are. Now they might change their circles just because they want to. They interact with people to keep that certain amount of money or fame or success or whatever they've gotten into. They try to keep that going or try to get better at it. So they change their circles of people that they hang around with the most, just so they can keep those things going. But on top of it, like with them changing, they don't change. They actually, that's who they were before.
Right.
They recognize it.
I love it, man. That's words of wisdom, folks. I hope y'all are listening. Those are words from wisdom from Big Mike. Now, you know what I do appreciate about you guys? When I check you out on social media and I see you guys seem like you kept a very tight bond. I mean, through all of the storms, it seems like, you and the other guys, are very cordial with each other. Is that the truth?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, like we all talk, and like I talk to Will, probably every week, just about almost every week or every other week. Like me and Will, we always, send each other messages. So we like get on the phone, we call, see how each other's doing, check up on, see how everything's going. Actually, he came out here to North Carolina. Like we did a show out here not too long ago, probably like a couple weeks ago. But we did a performance together out in North Carolina. And so for the most part, we all are very cordial towards one another, but we spent a lot of our time together. So, it had to become that way because we spent more time around each other than we spent around our actual family. So it had to, I mean, it was holidays and all included. Like we was always on the road doing something else, or interviews, radio, whatever. Like we was always together. So we had to.
Right. Now that leads to everybody out there wants to know, is it going to be a Big Mike on Love and Hip Hop soon or what?
Nah, look, I did Love and Hip Hop. I did get the call to come in and just have a conversation with Will, and we was gonna talk about a couple things. But as far as like me being on Love and Hip Hop, I seriously doubt it. Like not really as far as like me being an actual cast member of Love and Hip Hop. Maybe just to come in and talk to him, and just because of the way we are as friends. Like we really are friends, and we really are like brothers. Just in real life, not just actually on a TV show, but we actually check up on each other to see how each other's doing and our well-being. So from that aspect, I probably will be on Love and Hip Hop, but you never know. Right.
Okay. So now tell me, I got a chance to check out the new single.
Yes, sir.
Give us some insight on that.
Well, basically the single came directly. That actually was one of my favorite songs. It came directly from just me being in the studio, and I just wanted to do something different. And I just went in and I started to lay down a cappella background parts. I just started singing random parts. I just told them to start recording, and from that I created it. And once I finished the actual hook and just the background parts of the ba 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 da 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 ba ba ba. Like once I finished it all, then I went into writing the verses, and it really, everything I write about is just an experience that I've been through, or something that's really near and dear to my heart. So it's like everything it touches me. So I feel like people are gonna relate to it because I feel like everybody goes through these things, or it's something that it's a real life experience. So I know that they can feel it.
Right, absolutely. So it is on iTunes.
It is. It's on iTunes. You can go get that. iTunes, Spotify, Amazon. It will actually anywhere online. You can go get it. Just look Big Mike, or just type in "How do I go on," and you'll see it'll pop up.
That's it. Big Mike from Day 26 is here with us. HBCUvideo, man, we sure appreciate having you with us. Now, how can all of your fans at the HBCUs get in contact with you as far as your social media?
Well, as far as social media, you can go on to my Instagram is _I am Big Mike. Again, that is _I am Big Mike. My Facebook is I am Big Mike. My personal Facebook is Michael McClooney. My Twitter page is Mike _Day 26. So you can catch any of those. And also my Periscope is the same. I am Big Mike. Mike _Day 26, same as my Twitter account. And also you can find any of those on my website at www.iambigmike.com.
So you got that, everybody? www.iambigmike.com. And we appreciate you stopping, taking time out of your busy schedule to talk to the folks down at your black colleges and everything. That shows a lot of honor, man. And we're gonna close out. We're gonna get a chance to close out playing your jam. How do I go on?
That's what's up, man. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that the HBCUs are bumping my record. And I did a lot of schools out in the HBCU, and I will be doing another round of HBCUs after the holidays. So be looking for me to be at y'all schools real soon. To all the HBCUs, I will be there. I promise.
All right.
From the way you say my name, the joy I've never known. Love took me by surprise with one look in your eyes, and